Hi everyone, this is Mr. Brian from Brand's Tempo Karate. Welcome to our next online class. First, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who attended our meeting on Monday. It went very well and I hope you all enjoyed it. It was great to see everyone's faces again. Now today's going to be an 8A, which means that we're going to be going over our form as well as doing kicks. Alright, so everyone hands up and together, courtesy bow, and let's get started. So for our workout today, what we're going to be doing is 4 different workouts. Each we're going to be doing 25 times. So we're going to be doing 25 squats, push-ups, sit-ups, and jumping jacks. Now for our squats, we want to make sure that our hands are up by our head, our feet are shoulder length apart. When we go down, we want to flat back. We don't want to bend it. Keep it straight, down, and up. For the push-up, make sure your eyes are going forward. All right, you want to look up, not down while you're doing that. And make sure that you're going all the way down to the ground, chest, or if you're wearing a uniform, down to your belt to the floor, and then back up. Next for the sit-ups, what I want you guys to do is I want you to keep your hands on your shoulders. I want you guys to come all the way up. Keep your hands on your shoulders, don't take them off. When your elbows hit your knees, that's when you can go back down. So an example of that, hopefully you can see me, is you're down, hands on your shoulders, up, elbows to the knees, and back down. And keep going 25 times. Lastly, the jumping jacks, 25 of those. You're gonna put your hands all the way out to the top and down. Make sure they touch at the top. All right, we don't want them to go straight out like this. We want them to come all the way up and all the way down. Now, a challenge for you guys on top of this is to ask your parents or your siblings to do this with you. All right, have it be a family competition. See who can do it the fastest, so you can do it the best, most quality. All right, and when you guys do that, be sure to take plenty of pictures and videos and send them in. We'd love to see you all doing that together. Now for this first drill, I'd like you guys to ask your parents or your siblings to get involved. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go in your horse stance, all right, and you're gonna do downward blocks. So downward block on one side, downward block on the other. However, you're not just doing it in the air, all right? You can ask mom and dad or a sibling to come on over. They can take something like a pillow, something super soft. We don't wanna hurt anyone. All right, and then let's imagine that you're standing in front of me in your horse stance. Mom, dad, or a sibling gonna come with a pillow and try and hit your leg, and you're gonna do your downward block to block it. So go on one side, and they'll go on the other side. Sometimes they'll go slow, sometimes they'll go fast, sometimes they'll switch it up. They'll go here, they'll try and switch, fake you out, go back. You guys can have fun with it. Maybe it'll even turn into a pillow fight. Now we can have fun, but we still wanna stay a little bit serious in the sense that we wanna have a strong stance. Hands high in the chamber, super strong downward blocks, because we want to protect our leg. Yes, it's a pillow, but what if it wasn't? All right, we don't want it to hit us. Your form for this cycle is Universal 2. Now, we're going to be putting it all together for the first time, at least with me. I don't think you've done this in class at all when we were back to normal. So let's try it out. So, come here, hands up, Universal, 2, together, step back, guard stance, 1, 2, 3, 4. Step up, down 5. Step back, down 6. Horse stance. Double punches. 1, 2, and 3. End in the crane stance. Make sure you're looking where you're going. Then bow, Universal. 2, together, and then this is not required, but it is a little extra to the bow. Healthy mind, body, spirit. Now some of you like the numbers, some of you like the name of the moves. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take time to go over both again. I know I just did the form with the numbers, however I'm going to break down again even slower so that you guys can have that. So bow, Universal, 2, together, step back. Now this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Step up, down 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, crane stance 11. And then back. Universal. 2, healthy mind, body, spirit. Again, that part's a little extra. You don't have to do it if you don't like. If you don't want to do it, you can just end Universal 2 together and then step position. Now, for those of you that want the name of the moves, we have Universal 2, together, step back guard stance, back fist, step through punch, spinning back fist, kneel punch. Step up, downward block, step back, downward block, horse stance. Double punch 1, double punch 2, double punch 3, and crane stance. Bow, universal. 2, together, healthy, mind, body, spirit. Now that all the pieces of our form are together, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go slowly by the number, making sure to do each move the best that you can possibly get it 3 times. After that, for 3 more times, I'd like you to do the form as strong as you can, all one move. You don't have to take any pauses. I'm going to give you an example of what I'd like to see. Just heads up, I'm not going to be able to key out loud because there are neighbors upstairs and I don't want to disturb them. So I'm not going to key it. Okay. Universal, 2. Universal, 2. Healthy, mind, body, spirit. And that's an example of what I'd like to see. All right, no pauses, just all the way through. For kicks today, we're going to be doing the inward crescent kick. Now, for our next form, starting in May, we're going to actually use the inward crescent kick in our form. So this is going to give you guys a little bit of a head start for next cycle. Now, what you're going to do is, for this kick, the chamber is the same chamber as the front kick. So I want you to take your right leg, tap it, step back, go in your guard stance, take that leg, come up to a chamber, and back. Come up, chamber, and back. Chamber, hold it, stay balanced, and bring back. Now, chamber, now what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep your chamber like this, you're gonna take your foot, and you're gonna make kind of like a half circle. All right, so your foot is gonna come up like this, to the top, and then back down to your chamber. So watch me. It's gonna come around and up. It's really hard to do, doing it slow, but do your best. So you're gonna come around and up, and then back to your chamber. Once you do that, you can come back. One last time, without falling over, up, around, and back down. Now, all one move, this is what it looks like. Now, with this, you're typically gonna land forward. So what you can do is when you kick, feel free to land forward. Don't try and hold yourself back. All right? So inward crescent kick looks like this. Other side. All right, and now you can go ahead and try it out. Try it out a few times. See what works, see what doesn't work. I know this is going to be new to most of you, so this might be very difficult. If you do not get it down during this first virtual class, don't be discouraged. It can be a difficult kick to learn, so don't worry about that. I'm just giving this to you just so you can start thinking about it, start seeing what works, what doesn't work, so you can be prepared for the future. For the last part of class, I want to give you guys a challenge. I would like you to try doing your form with your commas in your hands. Now, for my basic training students, do not worry. It is not the end of the world that you do not have commas to be able to do this. What I'd like you to do is instead just use this time to continue going over your form and keep practicing. If you really want to try it out, what you can do is you can, instead of having fists, you can use chops. So you can chop, fist, chop to simulate the commas, and so on, okay? Now, we want to make sure that we're safe when we're doing this, so we want to make sure that we're going very slow, move by move. We're not going as fast as we can. We're not going as intense as we can, all right? If we were in class normally, I would take the time to be able to go over with you guys. I could, correct everyone, make sure we're all doing it safe. Unfortunately, I can't really see when you're doing this, only if you send me in videos and pictures after the fact. So for now, what I'd like you to do is, again, go slow, go move by move, make sure that you're away from everyone. We don't want to hurt anyone, all right? And being careful. Make sure that when you do the back fist part, when you do the back fist, the blade is going to go out towards that way. It's not going to be going straight up. Step through, horizontal. So the blade here is vertical. The blade for the back fists are horizontal, just to give you guys a hint on a proper way of handling it. So if I do the kneel punch, the blade is going normal, so it's going up. And then step back, downward block, make sure we are not cutting our legs, all right? We wanna make sure it's away from us and blocking, not hitting our legs. And then for the punches, you can just go straight up, straight out, straight down. For the crane stance, what I want you to do is do your crane stance like normal, however, keep your left hand in the chamber. So you're gonna come up like this, keep that left hand here, we don't want it down. And then bow, universal 2, together, and then courtesy bow. All right, that looks a little weird, I'll admit, not with me not having commas and doing it with our form, but try it out a few times, all right? Figure out what works and doesn't work. This is gonna help you with your form. It's also gonna help you with your weapon handling so you can get more familiar with the commas. Thank you all for watching this online class. I hope you guys had fun. I know I did. Please be sure to post any videos or pictures you have in the comments below. I'd love to see how you guys are doing. If you have any questions about the form, about self-defense technique, maybe you want me to show you something else, feel free to ask that in the comments as well. If you're not comfortable with that, you can also send us an email at baranzkenpo94@gmail.com. You can send your pictures and videos there. Any questions, comments, concerns, you want me to try and show you guys some cool kick or talk about some black belt principles, I'm more than happy to do that there. All right, so end class, hands up, and together, courtesy bow. Have an awesome day.